So if you have sandboxes, which are full and partial copy, you want to mask the data in it because those sandboxes almost always have developers, third-party contractors that have just admin type access and they can look at all the data internally. The other thing that happens is it's a sandbox. I'm running something. My code goes crazy. I may have a flow related issue. I may be uploading data and it invokes a trigger. And before you know, 50,000 emails have gone out to real customers because the email address in your sandboxes are still real. And that's a sort of a publicly embarrassing event that can happen. So I would highly recommend that you look at masking your sandboxes. We do that. Salesforce does that. You can pick whoever you want to buy from, but you definitely want to do that. If you use a DevOps tool like Copilot or others, we can also integrate with that so that when you are doing your whole sort of a metadata migration, after that, your DevOps tool could just immediately kick off sandbox masking. And Data Masker, our tool, integrates with a lot of these DevOps tools. It has a REST endpoint. You can call that and run it. So that really covers security for your prod org as well as your dev sandbox. The third part of this is around privacy. And with the recently enacted bill in India, the PB, or which is now called DPDP, underneath it, there are certain regulatory requirements. The one that come to mind immediately is minimizing the amount of data you're bringing in and doing a retention on it. So if you have a policy and you want to keep data for a certain amount of time, or if it's just deals that didn't close, leads that didn't convert, and they're beyond a point where it doesn't make sense to keep them in your org, you may have data security storage related issues. You may be paying extra for all the storage on old records. We automate all of that, and we have a fair bit of customers in this space, including in Asia, who are using our product. And again, it's 100% native, really simple to set it up, and it'll automatically run and wipe out all your obsolete information. You can choose to mask it first, let it sit there, and then delete it, or just directly delete it. A lot of flexibility. We do a lot of stuff. And these are fairly mature products. You can apply any of them. The other thing that we do, which may not be relevant because I looked at some of the PDPV requirements and I did not find anything around data portability or right. So that's something, in my opinion, you can ignore at this point.